annihilation of the life form known as man. Let the attack begin, 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 begin.
What's good, YouTube? Breakquaza2094 here with the match against Brad, and this is actually when he was getting better. Yeah, says Caleb, but you know, it's Brad. But yeah, this is when he was actually getting better. So I go for the U-turn thing, and maybe, I don't know, get out of there or something, because I don't know what he's going to do. He's just going to set up the stealth rock, so obviously the U-turn was a bad idea. And then Dahaka does not take the stone edge as nicely as I would have hoped, unfortunately. But, you know, a Surf is going to KO him. And then Blastoise is going to come in, and that's like, oh, fantastic. So let's put in my freaking Crocoon, huh? Because, you know, Crocoon can easily take on the Blastoise pretty nicely. And he goes for the Toxic. It's like, eh, I'm a Crocoon. I'm not really afraid of Toxic. You can Toxic me all you want, because, you know, eventually I'll just rest and it'll be gone. But, you know, he is going to switch into his Celebi, which I'm like, oh, well, knowing he can't KO me, I pretty much just go for the rest because I want to get rid of the Toxic at least, and that way Crocoon can kind of be in good. And, you know, I stayed in because I'm thinking maybe, oh, you know, maybe I'm going to get the Scald and get some damage off. No, I get the Calm Mind, which clearly is not good at all. So I'm going to take out my Crocoon and put it in Victini, because I know I can pretty much scare him with Victini for sure. And he is going to switch out, go into his Zapdos, which I don't know why I didn't go for the V-Create. I probably should have, but I didn't, because V-Create would have done a lot of damage to Zapdos also. So Zapdos goes for the Hidden Power. Turns out it's HPI, so you know, poor Dahaka doesn't get to do much, but Cuckoo, which is my Zapdos, gets to come in, and he goes into Gengar. I just go for that T-Bolt. I guess he was predicting Hidden Power Ice, but, you know, I'm not entirely sure I remember what Hidden Power I have for this Zapdos. So I put in my Dragonite named Amog! Because, you know, Dragonite's the OG of the OD right there. He goes for the sub, I go for the Roost. That gets me to full health, which means Multi-Scale is back. He goes for the Focus Blast. Not really sure why, but he misses. And I get up a Dragonance, and I get up another Dragonance, and he's going to go for the Pain Split. You know, I don't freaking care, because I can always Roost up that stuff. And I know I can pretty much survive a Shadow Ball pretty greatly, even otherwise. So he goes for the Focus Blast while I go for the Roost. So that means I lose my flying typing, which means I lose my resistance to it. So yeah, that's quite unfortunate. He goes for the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, oh, whoa, that did a lot of damage. I went for the Dragonance. I go for the Roost now, because I'm like, okay, well, I can live another Shadow Ball if that's what he's going for, which it turns out, yeah, that is what he's going for. And I'm like, oh, great, this is not looking good. So let's go for another Roost. Because, you know, I want to take this at multi-scale range, because otherwise, yeah, I'm not really going to survive too long. So I go for my last Roost to go ahead and get into multi-scale range, so that I can take the Shadow Ball like a boss. And I'm actually kind of surprised that a special defense drop did not occur all during this. So I go for the Dragon Claw, break the sub, and he goes for the Focus Blast, expecting me to Roost maybe, and that's not the case. I just went for the Dragon Claw, which means, oh, Gengar is gone. Alright. So I got rid of Gengar. I'm happy. And then he puts in freaking Heatran, and I'm like, ah. So I go for the Dragon Claw, and yeah, the Heatran's going to get critted, but still survive. Goes for the Roar. Doesn't really matter, because, you know, it brings out my Zapdos right here. Dat Dose. So he goes for the Buzz, which is his Zapdos. I go for the Thunderbolt. I'm like, oh, that should KO it. Darn it! Living with a smidgen. So I go for the Roost. Turns out I win the speed tie, or he may be modest, so I might actually just win overall. But I do win something, and he goes for the Empower, KOs himself, which is great. Puts in Teleporter, go for the Heat Wave. Almost so close, but I do get the burn. I do get the burn on that Celebi, which when he takes out Life Orb and the burn, yeah, Celebi goes down with my Zapdos. So it's time to put in that Dubstep. God, I swear this Scrafty set has yet to actually lose me a battle. This Scrafty set is like just freaking amazing. And while I'm Dragon Dancing, I'll just talk about it. So basically, this Scrafty set right here, you know, you see the Dragon Dance, you're like, oh, he's got to be Moxie. No, 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 no. See, I carry that Shed skin because I know people want to burn a Moxie Scrafty, but, you know, you never expect the Shed skin. So you're like, okay, okay, but how does he honestly expect to survive? He has low HP. He didn't do any HP investment. Guess what? I put freaking EVs in both special defense and defense. I can take hits like a boss as long as they're not super effective. And even some super effective hits I can take. So I'm going to crunch the Blastoise and win. So yeah, go Dubstep. Alright, that was fantastic. So, yeah, it's been a while since you guys seen a actual Wi-Fi battle of mine with just me narrating. Hope you guys liked it, because, you know, comment, like, and sub are always things that make me happy. And, yeah, more stuff to come on the channel once I get time. Kind of got a physics exam tomorrow, so really this is the only thing. So, yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, because that makes me happy. And I know it makes you happy. It makes everyone happy. It makes Google happy, even. And that's going to be all, so see you later.